The following is a live sports presentation of GLICOD. GLICOD.com.
GLICOD's coverage of the 7th Region Basketball Tournament starts now.
Welcome to Bellarmine University Knights Hall as we are here for Kentucky's 7th Region Championship action tonight on GLICOD, where the male Bulldogs at 24-10 will be taking on the Trinity Shamrocks at 24-7 for the 7th Region Championship. And the house is already beginning to fill up, and we are so thankful that you have decided to join us tonight and witness this live on our YouTube broadcast. This is Dr. Todd Carter. Alongside me is Dr. Rick Reams. And Rick, so great to have you here tonight. And we should have a fabulous matchup of high school basketball tonight for this 7th Region Championship.
And that's all you can ask for in a championship game. You want great teams with great history, great fans. As you said, this place is starting to fill up. I was talking to them before the game. They think it's going to be a packed house tonight, which is great to see for high school basketball. But as you said, should just be a great game, and so excited to allow people to see these two great Louisville teams play.
Well, and this one is one where these two teams in region play going back Trinity has a slight lead, 7-6 over Male. So Male, they want to even things up. And anytime you have the Rocks and the Male Bulldogs going after it, it's always a tough battle, and we're expecting one tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, with it being 7-6, as you said, you want to get to that even keel there. But, yeah, I mean, just a big game. There's not many teams still playing basketball in the state of Kentucky. A couple of regional championships were decided last night.
Yep.
Pretty much the rest will be decided tonight. So you're going to go to 16 teams that at the start of the year, that was their dream to get to Rupp Arena, and that's what this game does, is fulfills one of these teams' dreams.
Absolutely. Well, we've got all the action for you live from Knights Hall here at Bellarmine University tonight. Thank them for having us. Let's step away, and when we return, Rick had the chance to talk to the head coach of the Male Bulldogs, Tim Hayworth. And so when we return, you will hear from Coach Hayworth of the Bulldogs on GLICOD.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Male. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
Ace is more than a hardware store. It's where you turn for answers to all your questions. The Miller family of experts has 3 locations on Preston Highway in the Linview Shopping Center, Taylor Boulevard by Churchill Downs, and 26 and West Market Street. This week, get the Home Sturdy 18-gallon tote for $2.99. Ace fiberglass furnace filters, all sizes 99 cents. 5-pack of 30-gallon paper yard bags, $1.99. Get a 20-pound bag of Ace brand bird seed, just $4.99. Ace Hardware and the Miller family of hardware experts. We're in your neighborhood.
HKC is announcing it's better than guaranteed roofing. If you're not completely satisfied with your new roof, we'll pay a competitor to replace it.
People today want contractors that stand behind their work. We're the only roofing contractor that's better than guaranteed. We guarantee your roof installation for as long as you're in your home. Call today for your free digital roof analysis and learn about the benefits of better than guaranteed roofing.
Better than guaranteed!
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, CrestwoodCoinLaundryKY.com.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
Well, Rick Reams at Bellarmine for regional final action between Male and Trinity. I have Male's head coach, Coach Tim Hayworth, here with me. Coach, there's a lot of teams that started off the first of the season that aren't playing anymore. What do you think about your team?
I love our progression that we made from the beginning of the year. We started off 3-7. Since that time, I think we 21-3, and so we just continue to progress. And young guys have gotten better, and we've just really gelled as a team.
So you talked about a little about the young guys, but what was there a marker where that all changed, where the light clicked on? What do you think?
Yeah, when Max Gainey, Shamai Gates, Antonio Harris, they're all football players. We didn't get them until December 9th, so it took them a good month, probably, I would say, to get in basketball shape for us to be able to get to where we needed to get to. I would say down at the CPA tournament down in Nashville, we played Brentwood Academy. We had a war with them. They were number 1 in the state. I was like, man, I can see this team being really good. And then we were able to win 2 more games in that tournament. And then when the new year got started, like we just really started clicking. And when we beat Covcat and Ballard and Cathedral out of Indianapolis, we just had some really, really good wins.
Do you schedule like that for a reason?
Yes.
For this game tonight?
Yes.
To get into Rupp Arena? Tell me a little bit about that.
And, our AD is phenomenal. We really plan out our schedule. One thing that I try to do is I want a really tough schedule that will challenge us. I'm not really into records that much. You want to win every game. But I could schedule at Male where we probably could win 30 games, 27 games every year. I want to win regions. I want to get to the state tournament. We try to schedule where we're playing against different styles, where you're having to play a team like a Ballard that wants to score in the 80s and 90s, where you're playing a team like a Trinity that wants to keep it in the 40s and 50s. And so we played a bunch of different styles, and you have to win those grinded out games in a regional final and in a semifinal to get to the state tournament.
So is that what you expect tonight from Trinity?
Yeah, I mean, they're really good. They'll play a pack line defense. They'll take their time offensively. It's harder to speed a game up for a coach than it is to slow one down. They've got good guards, and so they're going to be able to dictate the tempo. So we just have to figure out, we have to guard on every possession and then take good shots on our end. And, I like our chances. But, yeah, I think the game will be a little bit more low scoring.
So I always tell coaches one of my jobs with GLICOD is to come up with keys to the game. Give me a couple keys that you could have tonight to win this region and get on the state.
We got to take care of the basketball. We can't turn it, in big games, the team that turns it over. I call them 4-point plays, so it's like in a football game. If you have an interception and they run it back for a touchdown, that's a 14-point swing. Well, if you have 5 or 6 4-point swings where you have a live ball turnover, they go and score without you getting an attempt. If you have 5 of those, that's 20 points. It's hard to overcome that. So even if you turn it over, don't make it out front where you're trying to force things. You want it to go out of bounds. You want it to, something like that. And so, if we can limit those live ball turnovers where it's not converting to easy points for them. And then, Cam McLean, Jaden Johnson are 2 terrific spot-up shooters. We can't give them open looks. We got to make them work for their points. I'm okay. You're not going to hold really good players scoreless. It was like for us, with Gabe and Miles in the semifinals, we wanted them to work for every point. So if we limit their outside shots and limit their easy buckets, then I like our chances.
Excellent. So this is probably a crazy question, but tell me, are your kids ready for this?
Oh, yeah, they're ready. The one thing I said, this is probably my all-time favorite team. I've had some really good ones at Hoptown and here, and anytime you can get to a state tournament, those are great memories. This is the least drama team I've ever had. I've had 0 issues. I can't say that in the past, and it doesn't mean that they were bad, phenomenal teams, phenomenal kids, but you always have to massage egos at every level in some sort of. This team is so about the team, whether a kid plays or does or starts or doesn't. I haven't had any parent issues, which is amazing, and so it's been a real joy to coach this team.
And does that come from leadership on your team?
Yeah.
I mean, you're the coach every year, but you have different teams.
Absolutely.
So talk a little bit about that.
And I've got, Jack Edlin, Xavier Frazier, Ethan, just phenomenal leaders. And then, I would have to say that Demetrius White, of all the years that he made, him and, I've got a couple that I had at Hoptown, a couple here, just a phenomenal leader. Like, Michi is the most selfless dude I've ever coached. Like, he does not care about his stats. He cares about winning. You can see it when he plays the game. He encourages guys. He's doing all the little stuff, making sure guys got their shirt tucked in to start practice, making sure the locker room is clean. Like, he has all. I mean, he already said when he graduates college, he's coming back to coach with me, and he's got a spot on my staff. And but him and Jack could get the laundry, the practice chair. He'll get them ready. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty high praise for a high school kid.
That is. Well, Coach, I want to thank you for your time again tonight. Good luck. I've not seen you play this year. I'm excited to see you play. Good luck, and may the best team win, but may everyone stay safe.
Absolutely.
Thanks again for your time. I appreciate it. We'll be right back on GLICOD.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give Rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
Seventh Region Championship action tonight for you on GLICOD live from Knights Hall at Bellarmine, and it's time for Keys to the Game. Tonight's Keys to the Game brought to you by Polo Real Estate Group. And for those keys, let's turn back to Rick Reams. And Rick, your thoughts first on the Trinity Shamrocks. I think you said you wanted to go?
Yeah, with Trinity, they have to be patient. They play deliberately. Both coaches talked about that in the interview. That's who they are. You, at this game, you don't want to come out and do anything different than what you've done all year. The other thing they have to do is when Male tries to speed this game up, you can't get into a turnover problem. And Trinity has to take care of the ball. They have to get good shots, take care of the ball, limit turnovers, and then just be deliberate, play the style they know.
All right, and for the Male Bulldogs.
Well, what you have here is you have 2 teams that play differently. If you're Male, you want to run and gun. You want to get the score up. You want to make this game as fast-paced as you can. And one way you can do that is by rebounding on both ends. Get putbacks on the offensive end. On the defensive end, rule the boards, get a quick outlet pass. You'll hear Coach Zabo talk about it. They can stop and hit a quick three-point, and that's what Male wants to do tonight, although they're going to have to also understand that they're going to have to be deliberate on defense against a deliberate offense.
All right, those are your keys to the game. Tonight's keys to the game brought to you by Polo Real Estate Group. Let's step aside, hear from Polo Real Estate Group and some more of our fantastic GLICOD sponsors. We are just a few minutes away from the tip, but next you will have the chance to hear from head coach of the Trinity Shamrocks, Mike Zabo. So he's has been with Rick just a little while ago, and you'll hear from him when we return on GLICOD.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Male. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, CrestwoodCoinLaundryKY.com.
Ace is more than a hardware store. It's where you turn for answers to all your questions. The Miller family of experts has 3 locations on Preston Highway in the Linview Shopping Center, Taylor Boulevard by Churchill Downs, and 26 and West Market Street. This week, get the Home Sturdy 18-gallon tote for $2.99. Ace fiberglass furnace filters, all sizes 99 cents. 5-pack of 30-gallon paper yard bags, $1.99. Get a 20-pound bag of Ace brand birdseed, just $4.99. Ace Hardware and the Miller family of hardware experts. We're in your neighborhood.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
Rick Reams with GLICOD, Bellarmine High School for the 7th Reed Final between Trinity and Male Bulldogs. I have Trinity's coach Mike Zabo with me here. Coach, your team's 24-7, regional finals. This is what you start the season looking for. Tell me a little bit about your team.
Yeah, no, I'm just very proud of everybody's effort getting us to this point, and this is exactly where you want to be. I really felt like the last 4 weeks, our team has done a good job of staying locked in and really working to get better every day, and just taking it one day at a time and making improvements. And yeah, I think we're a balanced team that's pretty well connected at both ends of the floor, and we're just going to have to. It's going to be a team effort tonight. Everybody's going to have to step up and do their part.
You've been at this game for a while. You've been at this school for a while. How does this team rate?
Yeah, it's one of the better ones I've had, no question. Just good guys. I will say this. I mean, as far as their character and who they are, man, they've just been a joy to be around. And I know they're going to fight really hard tonight. I know that. I'm going to be proud of them no matter what. So that's kind of a good feeling. You're already proud of them. Now they're just going to go fight to go get something special.
So you played this team back in December. Is that game long ago? Do you learn much from that, or is that really a season ago?
Yeah, that's a while ago, and maybe some tendencies, some player tendencies, that kind of thing, but in basic strategy. But it's about today. It really is. It's about tonight, and we got to make sure we don't turn the ball over. Can't give them points off of that. They score a lot off of other teams' turnovers. They'll get open threes because of it. Long rebounds, things like that. They shoot a lot of threes, so we're going to have to do a great job of defending the three-point line, rebounding, and controlling the tempo.
That's what I was going to ask you. You're a deliberate team. That's how you play. Are you able to play that in most games, all games? Is that your plan?
Yes.
Yeah. Just go in and be deliberate. Let's talk just a little bit about leadership on the floor. That's always an important thing, especially this time of year. Talk to me a little bit about your leaders.
I guess our leaders, I would say, would be our seniors. Cam McLean, C.J. Walls. Those two guys have been with me now. This is it. 4 years, and they've done everything I can ask. Those two guys are special. They've gotten the most out of their ability. I think that's what everybody's trying to do in this sport, and they have done that. They've had great careers. And Dre Vassar, obviously our point guard, is a tough leader as well. He's strong, and he commands the team as well. So we've got some good leadership on our team that I think will impact the game.
And that's always an important part this time of year. This is a crazy question to ask, but is your team ready for tonight?
Absolutely.
Your practice, you're ready. Now I noticed you all played in the finals last in 2004. You all won. Trinity lost to Male, but tonight you said you're going to be proud of your team no matter what. Do you think your kids will be proud of the year they have if tonight doesn't go the way they go?
Yeah, absolutely. I think so. I mean, they've had a great season. So is Male. One of us is going to lose tonight. One of us is going to win. who knows? You got to catch some breaks and things need to go your way. I think it's going to be a great game. We certainly are going to fight like heck to get it. I know that. And, so I think it's going to be a great one.
Well, Coach, it's going to be a great atmosphere. I've not seen your team play. I'm excited to see you play tonight. Thanks for giving me the time.
Absolutely.
Have a good game, Coach. We'll be right back on GLICOD.
Owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hirschhorn Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. Today we're talking ways to give your home a facelift. Jim, what are some updates and trends for doors this season?
The most popular door of the year so far has been this 3/4 6 light, shown here as a double French door. I've sold this in this configuration, a door with side lights, a single door. People are loving the natural light this year.
In addition to doors, windows are another great way to update your home, right?
Absolutely. There's no better way to increase your home's energy efficiency than new windows. And if you're about to sell your house, nothing looks better on a property listing than new windows.
So can you and your team provide me an estimate to match my particular budget?
Absolutely. With multiple products and vendors, we can work with your budget to get your home the product it needs.
The Watts Home Center team can answer all of your window and door questions. So come on out and see them here in LaGrange or go to wattshomecenter.com to learn more.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and I Give Rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
As we return to Knights Hall at Bellarmine University for the male Bulldogs and the Trinity Shamrocks, the starting lineups being introduced on the floor. We'll try to just very briefly go through them for you here this evening before we break away before the national anthem. For the male Bulldogs, Cole Edlin, Demetrius Michi White, Jack Edlin, Max Gainey, and Jason Gassaway. Your starting lineup for the Bulldogs: Edlin, White, Edlin, Gainey, and Gassaway. For the Trinity Rocks, Andre Vassar, Cam McLean, Jaden Johnson, Alex Johnson, and CJ Watts. And we are going to jump away one more moment. When we come back, we'll have live action for you on GLICOD.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with GLICOD in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
HKC is announcing it's better than guaranteed roofing. If you're not completely satisfied with your new roof, we'll pay a competitor to replace it.
People today want contractors that stand behind their work. We're the only roofing contractor that's better than guaranteed. We guarantee your roof installation for as long as you're in your home. Call today for your free digital roof analysis and learn about the benefits of better than guaranteed roofing.
Better than guaranteed!
I started smoking probably around 11 or 12 years old. You know, and then within a couple of years, of course, it's just part of your life. I quit in 2012 on May 2nd, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, in the parking lot of the hospital I was about to get admitted to because my left lung had collapsed. I was in the hospital for over 2 months, and then I was home with a tube coming out of my chest for about 6 weeks after that. So, and that's when I was diagnosed with stage 4. And eventually I will probably die from COPD. I had worked in the construction industry. I love to build things. In our old home, it was a fun place. And I built it all with my own hands, the walls, the ceiling, the floor.
Well, as we are set for basketball, we come back quickly. And we have the tip in this 7th region championship. Todd Carter, Rick Reams on the call for you. Audrey Carter on camera. Just underway from here at Knights Hall. As you can see, the Rocks controlled the tip. That's Vassar with it, out high. Jaden Johnson now with it. Tries to get it back to Vassar on the slice and dice and gets it to go.
Great way to start the game. Very patient, as they said. Got the layup they wanted.
And then a 3 from Edlin. That was Jack, 44% free throw shooter. Bomb on the other end, won't go. Board down by Gainey.
That's what Mayo wants to do.
And then quickly at the other end, Jack Edlin couldn't get it to go on the layup. McLean kicks it out, and that's Walls for 3.
Yeah, if you get that shot, you're going to take it. A good offensive set there.
The drive and the kick to the open corner. Speaking of open corner, but that one wouldn't fall for Cole Edlin, and then the put back button by Jack Edlin.
Yeah, both these teams are starting to get a little bit of sweat going. That's what you want in these games. Settle down and just play the game.
As Dre Vassar looks at the defense and his offense. Give and go there for Walls, a little push in the back.
Yeah, good give and go there. Got caught pushing in the back. So Trinity gets out underneath, and Mayo first foul of the game.
Michi White whistled for that one. CJ Walls will trigger. Fires it in. That's Alex Johnson with it. Now Jaden Johnson. Back to Alex. Kick to the corner. Walls again. Buries it.
2 for 2. Boy, I tell you what, he does a good job getting to that three-point line and once he goes up quickly, once he gets that ball.
Was a pretty quick release. Down inside, that was Gasaway trying to get it back out. Ball nearly taken away. Recovered and whistle before the cut could happen. Michi White cutting to the basket there, but the whistle comes before. Vassar whistled for the foul. One foul apiece, both teams. Edlin into White. White with the cut, gets it to go.
Nice up and under move there.
Walls pitches to the corner. Now baseline drive, ball taken away. That's Cole Edlin, the freshman. Knocked that away, brings it up the court. Gets it to White. Now Jack Edlin looks to drive it, takes it in, gets the floater to go.
Nice job there getting inside the lane there, being able to put that ball in for the smaller player, but went in over the bigger ones.
Edlin averaging 17.5 points a game, leading this Bulldogs team. His brother right behind him at 15.8. Vassar works right, working against Gasaway. And Walls hits again, putting
3
on
for
a clinic.
3. Yeah, 9 of their 11 points. If you feel it, give the boy the ball.
And Edlin, I think that was partially blocked. Walls quickly ahead. Now Vassar with it and knocked out of bounds. Knocked it out off of his own knee, I believe.
Yeah, I think that he either hit his knee or hit his foot. Just one of those unforced errors there.
So hot 3 shooting from C.J. Walls is the early storyline here. Down inside, Gasaway is going to take it up. Couldn't get the roll to go. Batted around, then down to the rocks. Quickly down inside, and then pitching out of it. There's Walls again. That one will go. 4 for 4. And then a whistle at the opposite end.
It's one thing you got to watch when you're playing against a team that likes to run. Just because you made that 3, you can't stand there and celebrate. You got to get back down the court. But boy, I tell you what, C.J. Walls, there's a 38% three-point shooter on the year. He's 100% tonight.
Figure water will find its level sooner or later, but he's feeling it, and that may be, that's always one of those things that trumps everything else. Cole Edlin gets his first point on that made free throw. An 86% free throw shooter is the freshman.
Yeah, this is bright lights for a freshman to come out and play in.
Knocks home both, though. So Vassar across timeline, little handoff move there. Klein then gets it back from the wing. That one will go.
Tell you what.
Cam McLean feeling it from range as well. Trinity student section, one stepping on the end line there. Gasaway, though, answers.
Yeah, that's one way to come back and answer that three-point shot. But I tell you what, knew that Mayo was a three-point shooting team, but tonight Trinity is really not having any hesitation, taking it out beyond the arc.
Kick to the corner. McLean again. Can't get that one to fall. Michi White held up before crossing the timeline. And offense sets. Cole Edlin for 3.
Yeah, no hesitation. Way out beyond that three-point line.
Double team comes. McLean does get out of it to Vassar. Now that one was nearly poked away. Walls from the corner. That one won't fall. Nice cleanup there by Alex Johnson.
Good job by Johnson getting on the offensive board.
His first 2 of the game. Brings it back out to a 5-point lead. Gas away. That one won't go from Gainey. For whatever reason, it's felt like it's been sort of all Shamrocks, but a 5-point lead. We saw a 6-point lead erased in less than a minute last night. So now Walls, though, with the cut and a nice move there. Gainey fires it over in traffic. Oh, kicked back out. Jack Edlin shoots the 3 and hits.
Good shot there by Edlin. Walls, I'll tell you what, he's on fire tonight. Took that ball to the basket nicely. One thing you notice with Trinity, they start their offense way out, almost at the midcourt line, and they're not uncomfortable way out there. And that just spreads your offense out.
Now, driving but pitching it back to Vassar there. That was Toller who's in the game, number 3 to Walls, who has definitely been the hot hand.
Yeah, 25 seconds left. They're not going to be in any hurry, as they never are. Try to hope for that last shot.
These sorts of situations are where great passing teams really come out. I've already seen a few good passes from this Trinity team. And Vassar takes the 2, trying to tip it around, and that will be the end of the first period. So at the end of 1, Trinity 21 and the Male Bulldogs 17. We'll step away. We'll come right back to Knights Hall for 7th Region Championship action on GLICOD.
Blunt Dental Group is a high-quality, family-owned dental practice. We are committed to educating our patients, as well as investing in the latest technology to provide more efficient dental care. Our team of licensed dentists and hygienists includes 2010 male high graduate Tyler Blunt, located in the heart of Linden at 8013 New LaGrange Road, Suite 6. For an appointment, call 502-425-7068 or go online at bluntdentalgroup.com. Blunt Dental Group, straightforward smiles.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
As we get ready for second quarter action, Todd Carter, Rick Reams on the call for Knights Hall here at Bellarmine University in this 7th Region Championship. Jack Edlin jump stop and gets it to go.
Yeah, they got a switch on that pick, which is exactly what they wanted. You talked about it. It seemed like Trinity is way ahead of this ball game. It's only a 2-point game.
It really, like I said last night, we saw a 6-point lead erased in about a minute. So it doesn't take much. That was a good look there from Johnson. He just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, went all the way around the basket off the board and just wouldn't fall in.
Freshman there, Jaden Johnson, just couldn't get it to fall. Now Bulldogs back on the attack. Michi White, and that ties it.
Yeah.
Chandler tries to take it inside, new in the ball game. Number 1, couldn't get it to fall. White down the other end. He'll shoot the 3, burying it.
Yeah, Trinity right there. Male came out with a buzz in that beginning of the second quarter. And Trinity's forced to call a 30-second timeout.
And Trinity needs a timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well. When we return, we'll have more second quarter action for you here on GLICOD.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
Seventh Region Championship here at Bellarmine University, Knights Hall. Rocks with the ball back. They're trailing for the first time in this ball game. Trying to work the ball down low, knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, when you think you have an opening down there, especially if you're a big player, if you put that ball on the ground, the Elam brothers are going to get in there and just rip that ball away from you.
Walls finds Johnson. Almost loses the handle. In the corner, McLean, splash.
Continue that hot three-point shooting.
Tie ball game. Edlin gives it up, down low. Bucket underneath, that's Keyshawn Jordan.
Yeah, they're coming with a little more size in there. He's able to get underneath with a nice pump fake and get that ball in the basket.
6'5" sophomore. Doing the dirty work inside there. Vassar gives it up to Walls. McLean's going to shoot the three again. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Boy, Trinity is on fire.
They like these rims. They like these sight lines. They just are feeling it something. White couldn't make anything happen there. Had to pass back out of the lane. Cole Edlin, and offensive foul. Keyshawn Jordan, just a little too much hip check, I think, there.
Yeah, he tried to set the pick, but you can't move when the defensive player moves with you. So very quick call and a correct call. Mayo's going to come back with their starters.
Walls pitches it in, and Vassar will work against Gainey, cross timeline. Walls, those fun green shoes, trying to work down inside. Ball battered around like a volleyball, finally out of bounds to Mayo.
That's one thing about the game now. Everyone wears different color shoes. When
Yeah,
I played,
I know. Yep.
the team got us all one color shoe, and that's what you wore. So now it's just a plethora. It's a rainbow out there.
A little bit of everything. Yeah,
Yep.
I have to say I like the green. I also like the orange from
Yes.
Michi White. And speaking of Michi White.
There you go. Yeah, I like what Coach Hayworth talked about Michi White, that he gets the practice jerseys, gets them ready for laundry. He also told him, after I get out of college, Coach, I'm coming back to coach here.
Johnson. Now we're going to try to reverse the ball here, are the Rocks. Back to Vassar, going to drive it. And to pick up his dribble, pitch out of it. Now a drive, offensive foul, Alex Johnson.
Yeah, he pushed off with that arm. That's a call that could be made a lot, which I think it should be, but it's very rarely called. But that one, they were right.
So the 6'3" junior whistled for the harm, and ball will come back the other way.
I don't think Coach Zabo is very pleased with that call.
Gas away, high, pitches it back out. Jack Edlin. Now Cole. Itchy White. Thinking of just trying to get a step there, see what his defender was going to do. Oh, ball poked away. McLean couldn't quite corral it, though.
Yeah, that time you saw Mail being very, very patient. Sometimes that's tough for a team that likes to run, to have that much patience in the offensive set, but that time they were able to do it.
Edlin trying to dump it down to White. Working against McLean. He'll just shoot the jumper. Can't get that one to go. That's a tough shot with a man in your face.
It is.
Vassar wants to just take it to the hole. Powers it down. Ball knocked away. Gainey comes up with it, trying to rip it away. Finally does. Gets it to Jack Edlin. Michi White for three. Can't get it to fall. Vassar tears down the rebound and goes to the other end. Leaves it up to Johnson. Pitch right out of bounds.
Yeah, with Trinity, you've seen those players doing so well getting to the three-point line in the corners, and that's what he thought was going to happen there. Threw it to where he was, not where he was at the moment.
White will come to the sideline to take a quick breather. Frazier, Xavier Frazier, a 6-foot senior, number 21, checks in the ball game. Gainey will cross timeline with it. Jack Edlin works to the middle. He'll shoot the long three. Buries it.
Yeah, Mail's doing a really good job of setting picks and getting switches like they want. And that time, Edlin was able just to step back and shoot that three-point shot.
So now Mail has opened up a 4-point lead. After it was 2 at the first break. Was it not, or was it 4?
I think it was 2.
I think it was 2, too. 2 also, 21-19.
Now, if you're Mail, you got to hold this defense. It's hard to play defense this long.
And leaving McLean open. And McLean, I think, thought the foul was coming. It was not. Vassar, though, with a good board and just manages to muscle that one up and in.
He did. He had a lot of contact there. Could have called a foul on that one also, but a good job getting to the boards and then putting it back in the basket.
Cuts it to a 2-point lead for the Bulldogs.
Sure, this game's flying by. There's not many calls.
No, there haven't been many fouls. 5 total and few turnovers. Jack Edlin can't get that one to go.
Again, we saw Trinity at the end of the first quarter hold to the last shot. They can do that unless they get a really good shot.
Yeah, you kind of figure they'll probably try to run an offensive set or two, just see if they can get something wide open. If not, maybe hold it. And the whistle comes on the drive by Vassar.
Yeah. That was a good play by Vassar there. Got to the basket. And if he could have put that one in, the referee was waiting. That would have been a and one attempt, but he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Xavier Frazier, senior in the ballgame, whistled for that one. So Vassar, 84% free throw shooter. As always, give credit to executive producer Steve Bird for supplying us with notes.
Absolutely.
And rustling up stats for us. So Vassar eyes the first and knocks it home. Cuts that lead to a point with 47.5 ticks left on the clock here in the first half of play. And you're right, Rick, this one has gone very quickly.
Yeah, I can't believe we're almost at halftime. I looked up and thought that was the first quarter, then realized we'd already had that one.
Both free throws made and a tie ball game.
Now it'd be interesting to see if Mail is going to just be patient also and try to hold for the last shot, or if they're going to come and do their normal offense, get ready for a three-point shot, or look to dump it down underneath.
That's sometimes tough,
Yes.
when you're trying to get a team to hold when they're not used to it. Seen all too often teams try to do that and end up throwing it away.
Yeah.
Jack Edlin curls into the paint, nearly has it taken away, corralled it back, gets it back in the corner, dumps it to White. Gainey for three. That one won't fall. And now Coach Zabo telling his Rocks hold for one.
Yep.
Chandler with it. Four seconds left. Looking to drive. Ball nearly taken away. Was taken away. And falls harmlessly back to the court. And that will bring us to halftime. So our score at half, we got the one that we wanted, Rick, and that is we wanted a good game. And we are tied at halftime. Male Bulldogs 31, Trinity Shamrocks 31. So let's step aside, and we'll have stats and get the ticker running for you here on GLICOD.
Car's been damaged. Regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. If you're a new or experienced agent and you would like to join Polo Real Estate, contact them at 502-702-7656. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
Ace is more than a hardware store. It's where you turn for answers to all your questions. The Miller family of experts has 3 locations on Preston Highway in the Linview Shopping Center, Taylor Boulevard by Churchill Downs, and 26 and West Market Street. This week, get the Home Sturdy 18-gallon tote for $2.99. Ace fiberglass furnace filters, all sizes 99 cents. 5-pack of 30-gallon paper yard bags, $1.99. Get a 20-pound bag of Ace brand birdseed, just $4.99. Ace Hardware and the Miller family of hardware experts. We're in your neighborhood.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
Halftime again here in this 7th Region Championship game from Bellarmine University, Knights Hall, between the Male Bulldogs and Trinity Shamrocks. And Dr. Todd Carter, Dr. Rick Reams with you tonight. And Rick, just your initial thoughts on what we saw in this first half.
Well, we talked about it. We wanted to see a competitive game, and that's what we've seen. I mean, it doesn't get any more competitive than 31-31 at halftime. 2-point difference in the first quarter. So these teams are evenly matched. What we're going to have to see in the second half is what are the coaches going to do? What difference are they going to make to get their team just a little bit ahead in the second half? So I'm looking forward to a great game, but man, what a first half, and it's everything we thought it would be.
Well, and I promised you stats, but we just got them back. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and hear from some of our sponsors. When we come back, we'll get you those stats as promised, both individual and for the teams. And we'll go through those, and we'll get you set for the second half upcoming here in this 7th Region Championship from GLICOD.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, CrestwoodCoinLaundryKY.com.
GLICOD on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/GLICOD.
Blunt Dental Group is a high-quality, family-owned dental practice. We are committed to educating our patients, as well as investing in the latest technology to provide more efficient dental care. Our team of licensed dentists and hygienists includes 2010 male high graduate Tyler Blunt, located in the heart of Linden at 8013 New LaGrange Road, Suite 6. For an appointment, call 502-425-7068 or go online at bluntdentalgroup.com. Blunt Dental Group, straightforward smiles.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in, like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
It's time for those statistics we promised you in this 7th Region Championship, and I will let Rick Reams work through those numbers for you for both Male and Trinity.
Yeah, as you can see, the total field goals for Male are 12 for 23, 52.2%. 3-point field goals, 5 for 12 for Male, 41.7%. 2 for 2 for free throws. They also had total rebounds is 8, and they had 0 turnovers, which is an impressive half of basketball. For the Trinity Shamrocks, also with 31 points, they shot 11 for 20 from the field for 55%, 7 for 11, just scorching hot shooting, 64% from the three-point line. They also were 2 for 2 from the free throw line. They have, with their rebounds, 12 rebounds, 4 total turnovers. Individually, leading the way for both teams for Jack Elan, he had 12 points. We have Michi White with 9 points, Cole Elan with 5, and you have Jason Gasway with 3 points, Keyshawn Jordan with 2. Looking over at Trinity, they are led by C.J. Walls. He was hot from that three-point line in the first half, 4 for 5 from the three-point line. You have Cam McLean with 11 points. You have Dre Vassar with 4 points. And you have Alex Johnson with 2 points. So just a great first half there. The players that you think are going to lead the way are leading the way. And these teams are playing high-level basketball, which is exactly what you expect for the regional finals, getting ready to try to get a trip to Rupp Arena in the state tournament next week.
Absolutely, and really some great individual effort, obviously, out of C.J. Walls in particular with his 14 points and making those he was 4 for 4 from three-point line before he finally, and I say that with some air quotes up, drove and hit a 2. So he just an outstanding individual effort by him for certain.
Yeah, just a great first half. You know, that's what you expect from your seniors. He's 6'1" senior, came out here. They've been in these predicaments before. The lights aren't too big for them. They came out, did what they were supposed to do. And on Male, like we said, in the first quarter and a little bit of second quarter, it seemed like they should have been way far behind. Actually, they got the lead, moved it out to a 4-point lead. Trinity was able to come back in a 31-31 halftime.
As we are under a minute here, just about ready to get things back and going. Still trying to make some updates here on our...
I'll speak real quickly about the officials.
Absolutely,
I don't have the officials'
please.
names, but I have seen these officials a lot in the 11th region, a lot of Douglas ball games I've called. These are 3 of the top flight officials in the 11th region. There was one call, a little offensive foul call, that Coach Zabo didn't quite agree with, but he did push off a little bit there. A really well-refereed game, and we talk about how fast this first half went, and that's because of lack of fouls, lack of free throws. And in the second half, it'll be interesting to see if this game gets a little bit uglier, if they muck it up a little bit more, or if they're going to keep on playing with that the less number of fouls.
Well, and I will say this. I realized it after the ball game started, as we were about ready to go back to action here. Should have cleared that before, my fault. But I recognized after they were down there and went by a couple of times, I was like, oh, those were the 3 gentlemen well-dressed that walked past us as we were setting up and asked who was streaming, so we might have some of their family who have tuned in.
Good way for Trinity to start. They were able to get the ball inside, got a mismatch, able to take advantage of it.
Was that Vassar again?
I think that was.
I believe so. So now Male with their first possession. Michi White. We'll see if he can drive. Is it in? Gainey thought about the 3, decides better of it. Pitches it out. Jack Edlin. Spins, drives. Now Gainey back to Edlin. Oh, knocked away. Vassar ends up with it. Quickly to the other end, out to Johnson, lays it up and in.
Good defense by Johnson there. He was able to reach back and just deflect that ball and then go down to the other end of the court and give him a 4-point lead.
That's Jaden Johnson's first bucket of the night. Comes on a nice run out after the steal.
You're going to hear a lot of that name in the coming years, being a freshman.
Gainey from the corner hits the side of the board. Offline, Vassar ahead, McLean, foul, but could not get the bucket.
Yeah, the pace has picked up a little bit. Trinity's been able to run right now to get out to this 4-point lead with a chance to bring it up to 6 points. And Male's had a couple of tough offensive sets. They're just they don't look like they're feeling quite as comfortable.
So the all 7th region player in Cam McLean heads to the line, knocks home the first. Shemai Gates checking in for the Bulldogs. McLean, an 85% free throw shooter. Actually, this Shamrocks team, 78%. I mean, both teams hit 100% in the first half, but they are excellent free throw shooters, these Shamrocks. Actually, both teams.
Yeah, 75%. Yeah.
It's one of those things you wonder. Last night's game in the 6th region final, DeSales was not a particularly good free throw shooting team, only hit 50% for the night. That could have been the difference. Jack Edlin couldn't get that one to go. Scramble on the floor. I believe that was Gates down there. It was. I'm going to say the ball was off of a white jersey, or a foot more likely. So 6-point lead for the Rocks. Male looks to get into it again. Michi White just can't get that to go. Got his own rebound twice and couldn't get it to fall.
Had 3 opportunities there and couldn't get the ball in the basket. It's a really big possession for Trinity to really push this lead out a little bit.
McLean driving it, left hand, can't get it to fall. Gassaway thought he had it and ended up pushing it forward. Jack Edlin gets it to go.
Good job using his body to get the defender out of the way.
And then a quick whistle and a timeout from the male bench. So we will take a timeout as well. Come on back. We'll have more third quarter action for you here on GLICOD.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For your surprisingly great home and auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
(37-33) with 5:15 remaining here at Knights Hall in this 7th Region Championship. Rocks coming out of that 31-all tie and have really tried to put it to Male. That miss, though, one and done. Now, Cole Elin can't get that one to go. Ball tipped up and around, scramble. Shemai Gates ends up on the, that's twice he's ended up on the floor in less than 30 seconds of game time. Got to like the hustle there.
Well, they're going to give Male the timeout for the jump ball. But, yeah, Gates with really good hustle, getting down on the ground, getting the ball there.
Well, we will also take a brief timeout. Come on back for more on GLICOD.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
As the whistle blows, back underway, and Cole Edlin hits the 3.
Nice shot by Edlin there, an off-bounds play. Michi got the ball and just was able to pass it back to Edlin for the 3-point shot.
Edlin's got 8, and that cuts it to 1. So a couple of different times, Male has been down and has erased leads of 6 to 7 points without seemingly too much trouble.
Yeah. And Male has been up 4 at one time, so teams are just going back and forth.
And this is the 14th time these two teams have met in the region. And Trinity leads that one 7-6. So, and a 3-second call. Don't see that very often, but that's good officiating because
Coach Hayworth thought it was about a 7-second call. He's been calling for it for a good 5 seconds. But
sure.
That's one of those I always tell people, even though you don't see it called much, it is the correct call, as you said, and it could be called a lot more than it is.
Yep, often. 5-second closely guarded as well.
Yes.
Seems like late game situations they'll call that, but other times it just goes by. Oh, ball nearly poked away. Oh, that was Vassar trying to make a great play there. White ended up with it and gets it to bank home.
Nice teardrop shot there. That's a difficult shot from where he shot it. Now I think you're seeing Male pull their defense up a little bit more here.
Here comes a trap. And nearly taken away. Johnson ends up with it, and he was fouled.
Stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. The Bulldog faithful like that.
Once again,
Rock's
I'm going to give the referee credit. He was right there. He was in the right spot to call it. Fans may not like it, but the referee was right there looking down at it and called it immediately.
For the record, if you're sitting on this side back further than about 5 rows, you can't see that line anyway.
Exactly.
Near sideline.
We had no idea.
So Mail with a 1-point lead, looking to extend. Michi White gives it back to Edlin. Oh, can't get that one to go off back iron and out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a good shot for Cole Edlin, but like you say, just a little bit long, and it skimmed off the back of the rim. And again, if Mail's going to put that pressure, I think you're going to see a lot more pressure by Mail, trying to speed this game up a little bit.
2:48 left here in the third. Vassar looks to drive, hands off. Walls, who was so hot in the first half. I don't think he's attempted in this half.
He has not taken a shot.
Kick, 3, will not fall. Johnson cleans it up, though.
Good job on the boards there. Got position, was able to get it, put the ball in the basket.
And puts the Rocks back in the lead. Jack Elin looks to drive, dumps it off. Gainey, very nicely done.
Jack Elin with a nice assist.
Gainey's first 2 of the night. Trap comes again. Johnson, the Walls,
Nice.
Walls dump, and the harm.
That's what, if a team's going to come out and double team you, someone has to be open. Your job is to find that, and Trinity was able to do that, make a big play and to get a chance for an and one, which would be the first opportunity for either team tonight to get to the free throw line. But there you saw it. Nice pass from C.J. Walls over there. And nice shot getting the ball up for Alex Johnson.
So Johnson with the chance to extend this lead, and does.
Whoa. Yeah, Michi White, he did a good job getting rid of the ball before he fell, coming out of bounds, because the moisture was there. Had he fallen with that ball in the bounce, it could have been a turnover.
Jeff Cooper and I were remarking last night in the 6th Region Championship game that the towel boys are a thing of the past, unfortunately.
Absolutely.
You know, it used to be somebody go down and there'd be like 5 kids come running out with towels and mop it up.
They have that fancy mop towel thing that they use. You know,
certain high schools have those.
Yeah.
Ball inside, Gassaway, nice up and under move there. Tie ball game.
Nice job finding him. He had post up underneath, was able to make a nice move to get to the basket.
And then Jack Edlin knocking the ball away from McLean.
I will say one thing, Todd. I wish I was a jersey salesman to the Trinity High School student section, because those guys all had different jerseys on.
They all do.
You can make a lot of money.
Yep. Johnson takes it inside, has it poked away. Gassaway ends up with it, gets it out to Cole Edlin. Across timeline, good defensive possession there by Mail.
Yeah, great job.
Cole directing some traffic, telling Gassaway to get in there. Gets the ball inside, one dribble, and fouled.
Yeah, Gassaway, it looks like they were trying to move that ball in there. And Gassaway took a shot to the face there. You can tell the way he's standing. Now he's got to come and shoot free throws.
77% free throw shooter.
See if he can shoot it with a...
As you said, he took a shot. Luckily, not seeing any, not acting like maybe he's bleeding or anything.
No, looks like he's all right.
Had one of those earlier in the year with a shot to the nose with somebody that bled the whole way up the court, and took about 5 minutes to clean it all up.
Well, when I was a senior, I was playing Bryan Station. We were number 2 in the state. They were number 1. Not only did I break my nose in the game, my dad was in ear, nose, and throat physician, came down, put his hands on my head, didn't know what he's doing, set my nose right there.
There you go.
Oh, boy. My wife, now then girlfriend, said I turned every shade of white. Asked my dad, why didn't you tell me you're going to do that? He said, because you wouldn't let me.
That's right.
He was
Absolutely.
exactly right.
100%. Dads have to do these things sometimes. Ball poked
Oh.
away. Gainey just about came up
Yeah.
with it, but McLean corrals.
Trinity's going to hold it out for the last shot.
Sure are.
I mean, it would only be fair if this game ends up tied after 3.
Well, our 7th region final game last year between Ballard and Mail. Nice shot, but wouldn't fall. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to come back the way of Mail.
Mail has plenty of time to get the last shot of this period.
Sure do. Our game last year in the 7th region went to triple overtime. We found out our production truck only has 2 overtimes on it. Maybe we'll get another one of those. Cole Edlin with the runner, can't get it to go, and time expires. So at the end of 3, our score, the Mail Bulldogs 44 and Trinity 42. Come on back. We will have 4th quarter action upcoming for you here on GLICOD.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
Mail will get the ball first here in this 4th quarter as we are underway. Todd Carter, Rick Reams, Audrey Carter running our camera, and executive producer Steve Bird on this GLICOD production tonight. Ball trying to get it inside to Gassaway, and he just lost his footing, and Johnson takes it away.
Yeah, they're really trying to work that ball inside, but as you said, he slipped, and that ball just tipped off his hand.
So Trinity with the chance to tie or take the lead. Vassar, spin move. Tries to get some space, can't get it to go, tip back out, and Edlin comes up with it, and then nearly has it taken away, gets it to brother Jack. Jack in traffic, blocked. Michi White comes up with it, and Mail will reset.
Yeah, good job there by Mail, pulling it back out. No need to force that second shot after the block.
White now with it, thought about the 3, puts it on the deck instead. Jack Edlin, splash.
Yeah, he doesn't have to think about it. He goes up one right away. Nice shot there.
15 on the night for Jack Edlin, and then ball poked away. Gainey can't corral, ball knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it's off of Gainey's shoe.
Yeah.
Which I believe was the absolute right call.
Once again, the referee, if he's right on top of it, you can't argue with him, and that's what he is right there.
Pointed at the shoe, pointed out of bounds.
Yep. Always said I've refereed enough to know that if the only way to call it is to see it, and boy, he was right in the right position to call that one.
Balls to Trigger. Pitches to Johnson, backcourt. Now to Vassar. Dre Vassar, cross timeline. Working against Gainey. Wants to try to step in there and take that ball away. Lead built out to 5 by Mail.
Yeah, I'm surprised C.J. Walls hasn't gotten more involved in this half.
He was feeling it early. Vassar on the block their trap, gets it out to Johnson. Ball poked away, but went through the wickets there with Gainey, and a foul.
Yeah, nice fast way there, but then got the foul. But good defensive set there by Mail. Again, Trinity very, very deliberate. They're comfortable being patient.
Michi White checks back in.
Yeah, Max Gainey said, I need a little break. He's been playing really, really hard defense, so he's going to get a quick blow with 6:14 left, get a couple minutes rest, and then get back in there for the last part of the game.
Vassar trying to work inside, use that shoulder a little bit just to gain any kind of space he can. Michi White comes down with the board.
Yeah, Vassar's tried that a couple times. He just hasn't got the ball to go in the basket.
Cole, Elin dumps and trying to find White and fouled.
Yeah, good look. That way he was going baseline and was able to make that nice slip pass in there, and nothing Trinity could do but foul. White's going to go to the free throw line.
Just 2 fouls whistled against the Rocks and 3 against the Bulldogs, so very clean second half played thus far. But White, 76% free throw shooter. I've got him with 11 unofficially thus far. Heads to the line and knocks home the first.
Both these teams just had 3 personal fouls in the first half also, so this game is very, very a very well played game with not much fouling at all.
Second will not go.
Finally had a missed free throw.
It took until the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But not lots of free throws shot, but both teams having done so at a 100% clip until then. Vassar looking to drive against White. It's a little screen there. That leaves Alex Johnson open. He can't hit the 3. Michi White nearly corrals. And Gainey ends up with it back, and then presto, McLean, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Gainey thought he was a lot closer to the sideline than he was, trying to throw it off foot, but McLean was able to control it and then got the foul.
Trading is Johnson into Vassar. Vassar steps back for the 3, off short iron.
And Mail's got this out to a 6-point lead. It's going to be interesting to see Trinity, a deliberate team. It's hard to come back sometimes.
Back, Elin pitches back. Gassaway wasn't going to shoot that, and Gainey's not going to either. Edelin's going to drive, takes it inside, has it blocked away. Now Walls coming back the other, and he will take it up, get it to go, and the harm.
Yeah, that's what Walls, get him going. On the other end, really good defense there by Alex Johnson. He got beat going to the basket, but was able to trail it, get the block. Then Walls took it all the way down, has a chance for a 3-point play.
So the bucket and the harm. And the chance for the N1.
I'm sorry, that's one thing on defense. You just can't give up. If you get beat, go back, try to make that block, and he was able to do that. Use his size to advantage.
So Walls was 16 on the night after that bucket. Can't get that to fall, though.
Yeah,
and had still a 4-point lead.
Had missed free throw on each side, which we haven't had the whole game.
Maybe some tight beginning to happen. Jack Elin, could not get that floater to go.
Boy,
pretty shot, just off back iron.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to go in.
Vassar on the other end, up and in. And a timeout on the floor. Who called that?
They called
Trinity.
that on Trinity, called a full timeout.
So with that full timeout by Trinity, we will take a timeout as well. Come on back. More fourth quarter upcoming here on GLICOD.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure. But it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
48-46 with 4:12 remaining here in the fourth at Knights Hall on the campus of Bellarmine University. 7th Region Championship action. Ty Carter, Rick Reams on the call for you this evening. And Rick, this one has been as advertised.
Yeah, you talked about it at the beginning of the game, or we did, that we just wanted a good game. That's what a regional final should be. And this 7th Region has been everything you could ask for. 48-46 game, getting down to 4 minutes left. It's going to be interesting to see if either of these teams gets tight as they start getting closer and closer to the finish line. Trinity came out with a little bit of a token press there, and Mayo was able to break it, and Trinity back into man-to-man.
So Mayo still with the lead, but now down to 2. As Cole Eland can't get the long three-pointer to go. Vassar bringing it to the other end, working against Jack Eland. And trying to get it to Walls. He did corral, back into Vassar, takes it up, blocked away. Gasaway comes down with it, now to the other end.
Nice block by Cole Eland there.
Jack Eland working against Johnson. Now Jack Eland looks to drive, gets inside, gets it to go.
Good job there. Had a bigger man on him, was able to use his speed to get by him for the layup.
Walls with it, kicks to the corner. McLean shoots the three, nails it.
Trinity's going to call another timeout.
So Trinity calls another timeout. We'll use this opportunity, take another break. We'll be back with more of this 7th Region Championship on GLICOD.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
(50-49), 2:44 remaining. Teams still in their huddles.
Yeah, Trinity's used 2 straight opportunities after scores to get quick timeout. Interesting to see if they're going to set up that press again, try to put more pressure on Mayo, make Mayo make a mistake. Mayo's got to kind of get the ball down the court and then get a nice shot, get this game, keep their lead, only up 1 at this point.
So Mayo with the lead, but shrunk to 1.
Yeah, they put Michi White there in the middle of that press just to bring it up, kind of a safety valve, and he's gotten across the line both times.
Gainey with it, far side. Look for a cutter. Things are awfully empty there. Underneath. White. Going to drive it. Nearly knocked away. Gainey ends up with it.
We talked about this in the first half. Sometimes for a fast team to play deliberate is difficult. Always said that's why every team couldn't do the four corners like North Carolina could.
Right. Well, and then sometimes teams that are used to playing fast, when you make them slow down, they just get impatient.
Yep.
Gasaway nearly lost the handle, does lose the handle, kicks it back out.
One thing Mail needs to realize, they have what Trinity wants. They have the ball. Mail doesn't have to score.
And then the foul comes. Johnson whistled for it. And that will send Cole Edlin to the line. 86% free throw shooter. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's on the floor. My fault.
There's only 3 fouls, so they got to get 2 more fouls before they can go to the line. So it's going to be kind of a chess match here. How long does Trinity wait till you get another foul? Because you want to get that ball back. 1:22, down 1 point.
Into Cole Edlin. Ball nearly poked away. Cross timeline. Mail again. And now open man dumping it to Gasaway and gets too far underneath. The blocking foul comes, though.
Yeah. One thing you want with a referee is consistency. Is a blocking foul down here look like the same exact play down on the other end. So you're going to have Gasaway, who's a 77% free throw shooter. None of these players really drop off at the free throw line. So he's going to have 2 free throws. They're going to clean up the moisture on the court. It's 1:03 left with a 1-point lead. These are huge free throws for Mail.
Absolutely. Gasaway, 77% free throw shooter. And the crowd sure letting Jason Gasaway, the sophomore, hear about it. Hard off back iron.
That's one thing you have to realize. The 77% free throw shooters throughout the game.
Right.
It depends on what you are.
Yep.
At the end, with 1:03 left to go get a region championship, your free throw percentage may drop a little bit.
Yep. Sinks the second one, though.
And Mail's going to take a full timeout.
So Mail will take a full timeout. And we've actually fulfilled our obligations, so we're gonna probe the mind of Rick Reams here and just put yourself in both huddles. What do you think of both sides?
If you're Trinity, of course, you don't want to take a rush shot. You want to get the shot you want. I mean, it's way too early to worry about a 2 or a 3-point shot, but you get the shot you want. If you're on Mail's end, you want to play tough defense, but you've got to think about rebounding the basketball. You don't want Trinity to get a second opportunity. What Mail also has to realize is we're up 2 points, so we don't want to make any silly fouls. Put Trinity, who's an excellent free throw shooter, on the free throw line. You want to play tough man-to-man defense. You may even come out with a little bit of zone. Be interested to see if they're going to trap in the backcourt like they have been. But right now, Trinity's got to decide, how are we going to go? Do we want to move outside? Do we want to move inside out? How are we going to go to the basket? And then again with Mail, you don't want to make any silly fouls here.
So it is a chess match. 2-point lead, 1:03 remains. But boy, oh boy, that 1:03 can seem like a lifetime in clock time, or time on that
as
scoreboard.
fast as this game has gone,
right.
These last 3 seconds may take that long, Todd, to get us to a winner.
Yep.
And that's what Mail's going to do. They're going to press all over the court. They're going to start off man-to-man, and what they have been doing is dropping a man back after the ball goes in bounds to get a double-team action.
The winner set to play Breathitt County next Thursday, the winner of the 14th region.
And what a story Breathitt County is.
Lane Johnson to Johnson. Now inside. Vassar gives it up. There's Walls. Gets it to go.
Trinity did a great job there. We're able to move it into Vassar. Made a nice pass to Walls. Now you're 51 all with 35 seconds. If I'm male, I'm either going to win this game or go to overtime.
Yeah, you figure they're gonna hold. So Cole Edlin directing some traffic, and Trinity just allowing the clock to run down.
Coach Hayworth's calling out who he wants the ball to. Now
White
Trinity's going to come out.
White on that inline, gets up in the air, dangerous. Cole Edlin with it, and a timeout. Timeout by the Bulldogs. Coach Hayworth.
Yeah. Well, that was a good call there because they were rushing to get a shot. Now they're going to have 4.3 seconds. You know, you work on this every day at practice from day one, Todd.
Right.
What do? Okay, kids, 4.1 seconds left in the game. Side out of bounds. Let's run this play right now. They've run it every day in practice, and now it's going to pay dividends. Trinity, on the other hand, has defended it against themselves every day in practice. So, again, we're talking about a chess match of epic proportions here. How do you get a stop? How do you get an easy basket? One thing you have to watch if you're Trinity, again, is not watching that last shot go up. You've got to block out. So many games like this are lost on second chance opportunities by the shooting team.
Let's show you that tying bucket here quickly. The dump down to Walls, and the shot up and good. Now let's see if we can't maybe get you a game winner before it's all over with here. And here comes the crowd.
Everyone is standing up.
4.3. Got to get the ball in. Long pass to Michi White to Cole Edlin. He'll step back, shoot the three, off the mark. And we will go to overtime.
Well, that was an interesting first pass on the out of bounds. Throw it all the way across the floor to Michi White.
That was dangerous.
Yes, I was really surprised with that one. I didn't see that coming.
Well, I'll tell you what, to allow us to catch a quick break, we will do so very quickly, but then we're coming back very shortly for overtime here on GLICOD.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
$51 with 4 minutes on the clock. Todd Carter, Rick Reams on the call for you this evening in this 7th Region Championship. Audrey Carter working her camera. Executive producer Steve Bird. And as advertised, we've got a good one for you, folks.
Yeah, we talked about it. Really, the only fair way for that game to end was in overtime.
31.
And that's where we are.
Yep, 31-all at the halftime break.
Then each team had a 2-point lead. Trinity at the first quarter, Male at the third quarter, and now we're 51-all. And everyone has to tuck their shirts in, which I love. Not really. I don't really understand why that matters.
But they all did.
Everyone has to do it.
Ball up, and Gassaway ends up getting it down into the corner to Edlin for a three.
Yeah, Cole Edlin said, where was that shot last time?
Yep.
Great shot from the same spot.
11 points for Edlin.
Trinity's really trying to get Vassar inside, and he does a great job.
Now to Walls for three. He can't get it to go after he made 4 in the first half. Ball batted up and around. McLean will shoot it, though. That one won't fall. Gassaway 6 guys for the board.
Yeah, a lot of three-point shots there. Coach Zabo was holding his hands out, trying to get him to settle down.
Cole trying to take it inside, had it knocked away by Johnson. Gets it out to Gainey. He thought about the 3, but pulls it back down. Now again, let's see if Mail shows lots of patience.
They're playing the same offense. They're pulling it out. Coach wanted it into Gainey's hands. Let him handle it. Cole Edlin does a good job handling it. Step back.
Edlin buries it.
The two freshmen are talking to each other. Jaden Johnson had something to say, and Edlin came right back at him with a 3.
And timeout on the court by Trinity. 6-point lead built by the Bulldogs. Last time in overtime, it was just in December for Trinity. They beat Huntington Prep 75-69. That one was at Freedom Hall. Shamrocks are 1-0 in OT this season. Mail scored 100 against Covington Catholic at Madison Central, and that one is just February, so just a few weeks ago. Bulldogs are 2-1 in overtime this season. So
yeah, very unusual. Usually you don't see any games go into overtime in high
to
school.
have had 3,
Both these teams have had experience with this. I tell you what, the one thing Trinity didn't want to do is not only miss on one end, but have given up 2 threes on the other end. And Cole Edlin, who missed the last shot of regulation, said, give me the ball again. I'm going to do it.
Let me see if I can show you that 3 here. The first one from Edlin.
Yep, right at the exact same spot. Really good shot there. Good play by Mail. Again, we pulled it out, and that's one thing you talked about. Wouldn't Mail hold the ball? Trinity was thinking the same thing, but then they gave up the 3-point shot there. So now Trinity with 2:43 left, a 6-point deficit. You do not have to go for a 3-point. You want to get a good shot if you're Trinity.
So Trinity triggers in. Trailing by 6. Vassar, who's done yeoman's work inside, tries to drive it again. And Gassaway just making him change things up. They're going to say Gassaway knocked it away.
Yeah. They got the switch they wanted, but Gassaway was able to knock that ball out of hands.
Ball into Vassar. He's going to drive it again against White. Pitches to the corner instead. Johnson inside. Could not get the runner to go, but gets his board and back up and in.
Great job by Trinity. Missed the first shot, was able to get the offensive rebound. And again, now Mail's going to be very, very patient. First thing I got to do is get the ball across the court. And there he is again, Michi White.
Now to Johnson, fouled. So,
yeah, I don't think that was exactly what they wanted, but that wasn't a bad foul at that time.
And I said Johnson, excuse me, Jack Edlin was who I meant there. My fault. Still 5 fouls committed by both teams. Just a very clean second half. Jack Edlin with it. Brings it back across the timeline.
He's very comfortable with the ball in his hands.
Well, as you would expect a senior to be. And an offensive foul. I saw McLean hit the deck.
Yeah. Sure who they called that. I think they called that one. Okay, yeah, that one was on Cole Edlin.
Cole Edlin, yep.
Yeah, they called it on 0.
At first it was.
We talked about there was a lot of talking going on.
Right.
And I think that was probably a retaliation from that. But you can't take that chance to do that in front of a referee.
So Walls inbounds. Gets it to McLean. Now back to Vassar. The junior brings the ball across timeline. McLean. Now Johnson with it. A little screen from Alex Johnson. And Johnson takes it right down the lane. Tip up won't go. Ball batted out of bounds.
Yeah. Could not hit the easy basket. Then couldn't get hold of the rebound, but a beautiful move there. Went to his left hand, which was a great thought, but just could not get the ball to roll in.
So still a 4-point game, 1:29 left. Mail going to have to get the ball in, and does.
Now they're just going to get away.
Each team with one timeout left by my count.
Whoa.
Oh, heck of a pass. Gasaway now. Oh, foul.
Yeah, nothing. That was a smart play by C.J. Walls. You don't want to give up the 2-point shot, but you also don't want to make sure he can't get a 3-point shot or a chance at a 3-point play. So put him at the free throw line. He missed 1 of 2 last time.
And good camera work to catch all of that by Audrey Carter. Gasaway can't get that to go.
Yep. That's one thing you remember. If you're Trinity, that's one thing to think about. Although they're really good free throw shooters, he's now missed 2 of his last 4.
Gasaway unofficially with 9 has had 6 in the second half. McLean dumps it down low. Johnson working on Cole Edlin, and Cole Edlin just took that ball away. Jack Edlin now with it, and he is fouled.
Had to foul there, but yeah, Cole Edlin, it looked like he was getting beat on the baseline side, but he had a plan. He went behind him and was able to steal the ball.
It just picked his pocket.
Yeah, when you're guarding a bigger man, Jaden Johnson did not expect him to come from that backside. Like I say, picked his pocket there. Now you put a
86% free throw.
75%, right?
No, let's see. Jack Edlin, I thought I had 86, but I think
Cole was 86.
Okay. I may have written it down backwards. Anyway, we've got a made bucket.
I may have also. 7-point lead, biggest lead.
Trinity needs points in a hurry. Can't get that one to go, but the putback is good. And a timeout. And unless I'm mistaken, that's Trinity's last timeout. See if we can show you that last bucket. The miss on the 3, and then a putback by C.J. Walls. Gives him 18. He had 14th half. Folks, run that first half back and watch the clinic, his shooting clinic he was putting on. Because he hit 4 3-pointers in a row.
Yeah, very early on in the game. If you're Trinity here, you have to go for the steal, and then you're going to have to go foul. So it's just a matter of who you're going to foul and when. How long are you going to wait? Are you going to wait till they get it across midcourt, try to get a steal there, or are you going to try to get a steal on the end-of-bounds play and then take the foul? And if you're male, there's always that opportunity to break 2 guys down towards the baseline and then have one break long, and Trinity not covering that backside. But if you're male, you have to remember, you don't need any more baskets. All you have to do is contain the ball. Trinity has to get the ball. You're up 5 points. Get to the free throw line. That's all you have to do unless you get a wide open layup. There's no need to shoot another shot. Male can run the baseline. Oh, steal.
Still stolen away, Trinity. And
nice look to Wall.
Absolutely, Wall. Now we saw this last night, a 6-point lead evaporate, and Mail calls a timeout. And I believe that's their last.
Well, I was getting ready to ask you, there was a bunch of people leaving this game. I don't think they'd watched the same game I had, but some of them are now starting to file back in. But I'm just amazed you would leave this game at this point.
And I apologize, I took so long to get that score up there.
So again, Trinity's looking for the same thing. If you're male, the one thing you don't want to do is you do not want to get trapped in the corner where they did last time. They got the ball into Cole Edlin, but he took one dribble, and then he held the ball. Not what you want to do. You need to get away from that trap.
Well, this is one of those that we expected a good game, and we're sure getting one. We've got finals beginning to come in on the ticker.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Male has a cheerleader that is putting on a show out here in dead ball situations. Even the Trinity crowd is clapping for her, so very impressive athletic skills. It's always interesting to watch. They've made a change now. This time, Cole Edlin's going to take the ball in. Last time was Michi White.
Ball inbounds. Jack Edlin, and
I'm not sure what that thought was.
Was that a timeout? I thought they were both out.
Well, he called a timeout. But the worst thing is now they have the ball on side court. They cannot run the court, and it's much easier to defend there. And Coach Hayworth's asking the same question.
Yeah.
Why did you call that timeout?
Yeah. Well, and I was thinking they were both out. Obviously, there was a timeout I must have missed. They must be out now.
I saw Coach Hayworth turn right to one of his assistant coaches and say, what is he doing? And, boy, I tell you what, that puts you in a tough bind there. If I'm Male, what I would do is I would line up 4 straight up and down, break everyone out and back, and one comes straight forward, try to get that ball inbounds. But that's a tough area to get the ball inbounds. 27.4 seconds with a 3-point lead. And like you said, I think both teams have to be out of timeouts now.
Yeah, I believe so. Kind of soaking it in here, folks. We've got a 3-point game and, of course, a pole right in the way of our shot. So my apologies, but got the ball in. Now to Gainey. Quickly ahead. Gasaway.
There
now
you go.
Michi White, and there's the foul. Vassar's saying, I didn't foul him.
But, you know, in that one, even if you didn't want to foul, go ahead and take that foul. Put him to the free throw line. Give yourself more time.
Yep.
Now, if you're Male, what you want to do is you need to hit – you want to hit both of those.
Sure.
But you got to hit at least one of them to get this into a 2-possession game. 1 plus 1.
First
Missed
will
it.
not go. Vassar comes down with it. Chance to tie for Trinity. And I guess they had a timeout
Well,
left.
I think if you go into overtime, both teams get an extra timeout.
Get an extra timeout. You're absolutely
right. So
right.
that's where it was.
Yep. And I'd forgotten that, folks.
So Trinity's making offense and defense changes. They're going to bring Alex Johnson back in for the offense. Now, he took that 3-point shot last time. He missed it. I think Male will give him the ball. But, again, you're in a one-possession game. So if you're Trinity, you don't have to wait for the 3-point shot. But if you wait very long at all, you're going to have to go with a 3-point shot. If you're Male, you want to force them to go inside with the ball. What a great atmosphere. This is what
Absolutely.
high school basketball should be all about. The way it used to be, I know I sound like my parents when I say that, but, COVID really knocked the crowds down, which I understand, and it took a while for it to get back. But, boy, if you can see the crowd in this gym, most people are still here. Even though people have left, the crowd is still packed in here for the last 16.2 seconds.
As the teams emerge from the huddle.
Could we go to a double overtime?
We could.
Our screen has that.
Our screen has that. Just a reminder, there is no triple over. We found that out last year in the 7th region final. So Walls to inbounds, and does.
Going to move out from Vassar to get the switch on the pick.
Vassar, 8 seconds. He's just going to take the three, buries it. And then a heave on line, but short, and we are going to double overtime.
You know what I said about my wife saying, did you call a game because I got home early? I think that's out the window now.
It is out the window now. We are going to take a brief break. When we come back, we'll have the second overtime coming for you here in the 7th Region Championship on GLICOD.
Blunt Dental Group is a high-quality, family-owned dental practice. We are committed to educating our patients, as well as investing in the latest technology to provide more efficient dental care. Our team of licensed dentists and hygienists includes 2010 male high graduate Tyler Blunt, located in the heart of Linden at 8013 New LaGrange Road, Suite 6. For an appointment, call 502-425-7068 or go online at bluntdentalgroup.com. Blunt Dental Group, straightforward smiles.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
We will play 4 more minutes here at Knights Hall in this 7th Region Championship as the Bulldogs and the Shamrocks locked in a tussle at 60 apiece after being tied 51 each at the end of regulation. In the corner for 3 will not fall. Follow also Vassar falling down, gets a shot up, Walls again, still won't go, gets his own rebound, gets it in.
4 tries at the basket there.
Mail quickly back to the other end.
You know, it's interesting, Todd, that Coach Hayworth decided not to foul on that last possession, a 3-point game. Could have fouled and put Trinity free throw line.
Did think about that. Instead, Vassar hits a big 3 to send this one to double OT.
Yep, I'm always of the vein to foul there.
I know the crowd doesn't like it, but I think it's good coaching. Gainey trying to find White, just overthrew that pass.
Yeah, that's one of the very few turnovers that Mail has. You know what happened? Mail came out in the first overtime, got a 6-point lead. Trinity was able to come back. Trinity has a chance to go up 4 or 5 here.
Walls with it. Now looks to drive. Kicks it back out to Johnson. Now Vassar. Vassar, the junior, has really taken this team on his back. Not necessarily all the scoring, but you can tell the leadership coming from him.
Now you see, this is where Trinity, they're comfortable with this deliberate style, so they have a little upper hand here.
Johnson dumps it off to Alex Johnson. He's fouled. All the teammates coming to pick him up.
Alex Johnson, a 77% free throw shooter on the year. Again, we talked about it. None of these guys have a percentage in double overtime.
Right,
but
absolutely. Well, again, we know that the Bulldogs are 2-1 in overtime. The Shamrocks are 1-0 in overtime this season, but Steve didn't break it down to double overtime. Let's see. Nope, don't think so. Alex Johnson, eyeing it, flying it. Oh, can't get it to go.
Now, if you're Mail here, you got to block out. They gave up 3 offensive rebounds on the last possession. Here, if he misses it, you want to make sure you get that rebound.
Second, rattles home. So Johnson just 6 points unofficially in the contest, but that was a big one. Takes it back out to 3. Michi White looks to drive, kicks it back out. Gasaway inside. White now to Johnson. Edlin can't get it to go. Gasaway with the board. Up and the foul.
Yeah, it was that ball rolled all the way around. You can always tell, though, on a good shooter because Edlin ran to try to get that rebound, went to the other side. Gasaway was there. You got to get to 2 free throws here.
So Gasaway, chance to cut into this lead.
Put 2 in that time. Very nice.
And males double overtime win against Covington Catholic was in double overtime, 189. So thank you for Steve Bird for clarifying. And it might have been on my notes, but I was too busy trying to see what was going on. So thank you to him for clarifying that for me. 63-62.
Yeah. Trinity they're not going to force anything now.
Picked
That's
off.
a mistake you don't need to make. You didn't need that pass at all.
Into Gasaway, lays it up and in.
Now Trinity, they can't be as deliberate now. They're going to have to force the action. As you said, Vassar's going to have the ball in his hand the majority of this time.
Working against Gainey.
Got the switch there. That's going to leave Walls open.
Walls open. Short off iron, but Vassar there puts it up and in.
Vassar's been the difference in these overtime.
65-64. Jack Edlin now Gasaway. Dangerous pass in traffic there.
30 seconds.
Ball off the foot, but Michi White picks it up. Out to Edlin, buries it.
3-point with 20 seconds left. Timeout Trinity, wow.
Timeout from Trinity. Jack Edlin with his 22nd point of the night in the make. Back out to a 2-point lead. Let's see if we can show you each of the last couple of shots first. The bucket on the Trinity end, and then see if we can't show you the pass and the big 3-point bucket.
Yeah, nice assist to Michi White there.
Absolutely.
So again, if you're Trinity, you're drawing up the play. What you want to do again, you don't have to have a 3-point shot. I mean, we said it. We don't have the graphics for the third overtime, but we're willing to keep on calling it.
Right, sure.
But at this point, if you're Trinity, you want to get a good shot. If you're male, you don't want to drop too far off. Trinity, Vassar's had the ball in his hand. What they like to do is they like to get a pick and get a mismatch on Vassar to try to have, usually they want to try to have Gasaway guard him. So it'd be interesting to see if they could do that. And then the amazing thing was, as hot as C.J. Walls was in the first quarter, he's cooled way off. He's missed 2 straight wide open 3-point shots. So not something you'd think you'd say after you watched him play the first. And now the fact is Trinity has to bring the ball all the way down the court.
So Walls will trigger against pressure. Vassar.
Now this is usually where they come up and set a pick. They're trying to set a pick there for White. He's getting the ball.
McLean with it.
They're looking for Vassar. He's going to try to get a pick out and get the ball. White stays with him, though.
White on him. Vassar taking it inside. Left hand. Can't get it to go on the floor. And White grabs it up, and the male Bulldogs win the 7th Region Championship for the 2nd year in a row. And you saw it here on GLICOD. A fabulous ball game, 67-65 in double overtime.
Wow. That's all I can say is wow. Just a frenetic pace there at the end. The last shot, Bassler couldn't get the left-handed shot to go in, and they just could not get the offensive rebound. White came out with it, dribbled it out. Ball game over, 67-65.
And a Jack Elam three-pointer ends up being the difference in the ball game. Well, let's step aside. When we come back, we'll have a whole lot to talk about with this one in this Kentucky 7th Region Championship, won by Mail over Trinity, 67-65.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking, insurance, investments, and wealth management for over a century. We're big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. Strengthening our community since 1910. German American Bank.
Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Colossians 3:23. Stinnett Plumbing, proudly serving Oldham County with a complete array of services from faucet fixes to bathroom renovations. Locally owned, built on integrity, and committed to bringing exceptional quality work to you. On call 24 hours a day for emergency repairs. Phone 502-690-3070. Stinnett Plumbing.
Family owned and operated since 1946, Thomas Car Wash has specialized in making Louisville cars look fresh and clean. Co-owned by 2006 Mill graduate Alex Thomas, Thomas Car Wash has 4 convenient locations, including their newly renovated one at 5321 Preston Highway, just a mile down from Mail. Additional locations include 6511 Preston Highway, 4139 Bardstown Road, and one at the intersection of Hurstbourne Parkway and Taylorsville Road. From full service to express washes to detailing and towel drying, wash local with Thomas Car Wash.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Blunt Dental Group is a high-quality, family-owned dental practice. We are committed to educating our patients, as well as investing in the latest technology to provide more efficient dental care. Our team of licensed dentists and hygienists includes 2010 Male High graduate Tyler Blunt, located in the heart of Linden at 8013 New LaGrange Road, Suite 6. For an appointment, call 502-425-7068 or go online at bluntdentalgroup.com. Blunt Dental Group, straightforward smiles.
HKC is announcing it's better than guaranteed roofing. If you're not completely satisfied with your new roof, we'll pay a competitor to replace it.
People today want contractors that stand behind their work. We're the only roofing contractor that's better than guaranteed. We guarantee your roof installation for as long as you're in your home. Call today for your free digital roof analysis and learn about the benefits of better than guaranteed roofing.
Better than guaranteed!
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
And we will show you what turned out to be the game winner. The kick out and the three. As that gave Mail the 67-65 lead here at Knights Hall. And we had one whale of a game. This one tied at 31 at the half, 51 at the end of regulation, 60 at the end of the first overtime, and now 67-65 in the double OT. And I like coming to these 7th Region games because we seem to get extra time every time. So, Rick, it was a good one as advertised.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great game, and it's one of those, Coach Zabo told me in an interview, one of these teams is going to win and one of them is going to lose.
Right.
And it's always sad that you have to come to this, but really neither team can hang their head. I know Trinity feels bad now, but man, what a game to see, what a game to call. Congratulations, Male.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to step aside for a few moments and bring your attention to the ticker running at the bottom of the screen. But when we come back, we'll get you the stats for both teams, team and individual. And I'm sure we'll have some things to say about that as we work through that. Lots of celebrations here at Bellarmine as here at Knights Hall, the 7th Region Championship won by Male. Come on back. We'll have the stats for you on GLICOD.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, crestwoodcoinlaundryky.com.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
Donating plasma is an easy way to earn up to $600 a month as a new donor while saving lives. That's right. Every donation you make helps patients in need survive and thrive. Returning donors also see monthly bonus payouts and iGive rewards points. Go to cslplasma.com to learn more about plasma donation. CSL Plasma. Good for you, great for life.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with GLICOD in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For your surprisingly great home and auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
Where are those 7th Region Championship being celebrated by the Male Bulldogs 67-65 here on GLICOD, and we just have this affinity for bringing you instant classics. We had a good one last night in the 6th Region Championship, and tonight in this 7th Region, a double overtime game as the Bulldogs will be off to face the 14th Region champion, and that's the at Breathitt County, and that's in the first round game on Thursday, March 16th at 11 a.m. So it's time for statistics, and let's look at the team statistics first with Rick Reams, and then I'll read through the scoring. So team statistics first to you, Rick.
Yeah, for the victorious Male Bulldogs, they shot 23 for 49 for the game for 47%. 3-point shots, 10 for 23 for 44%. 11 for 15 free throws, 73%. They ended up with 27 total rebounds, an amazing statistic to play a 2 overtime game, only 4 turnovers.
That's incredible.
If you look at the Trinity Shamrocks, 25 for 56 for 45% from the 2-point, 9 for 22. They cooled way down from the 3-point line for 41%. They shot 6 for 8 from the free throw line for 75%, 33 total rebounds, and they only had 8 turnovers, so a very well-played game.
Well, it really was, and fairly clean. We ended up with a grand total of 16 fouls in the second half, but that's in a 2 overtime game too.
Absolutely.
So only 12 total turnovers and well played.
22 total fouls in the game.
All right. Well, yeah, that's really pretty amazing. Well, let's walk you through the numbers here. C.J. Walls led the Shamrocks with 24-16 from Cam McLean. Dre Vassar had 13, 6 apiece from Jaden Johnson and Alex Johnson, and I believe that rounds out the scoring for the Shamrocks, who fall to 23 and 8 on their season, but still had a fantastic season for the victorious Bulldogs, improving to 24 and 10 in that date with Breathitt County. Jack Edlin had 24, 14 from Brother Cole, 13 from Jason Gassaway, including a couple of big free throws down the stretch. Michi White had 12 and 2 apiece from Max Gainey and Keyshawn Jordan. So absolutely a fantastic game played, and again, Jack Edlin with 24, C.J. Walls with 24, and I guess it's sort of fitting in a game that goes to double overtime. You end up with a couple players leading your teams, and it's the same number.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
It was just it was one of those things. Both teams played well as teams.
They did.
That was fantastic. Well, all right, let's step aside and catch another break. When we come back, it'll be time for Most Outstanding Player, and then we're going to wrap things up from here in the Kentucky 7th Region Championship. We've been live on the campus of Bellarmine University from Knights Hall. Come on back. We'll give you the Most Outstanding Players when we return on GLICOD.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, inexpensive wood one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience.
You can visit one of our 4 Kentucky branch locations, 2 in Louisville, Bowling Green, and Owensboro.
Blunt Dental Group is a high-quality, family-owned dental practice. We are committed to educating our patients, as well as investing in the latest technology to provide more efficient dental care. Our team of licensed dentists and hygienists includes 2010 male high graduate Tyler Blunt, located in the heart of Linden at 8013 New LaGrange Road, Suite 6. For an appointment, call 502-425-7068 or go online at bluntdentalgroup.com. Blunt Dental Group, straightforward smiles.
Ace is more than a hardware store. It's where you turn for answers to all your questions. The Miller family of experts has 3 locations on Preston Highway in the Lynnview Shopping Center, Taylor Boulevard by Churchill Downs, and 26 and West Market Street. This week, get the Home Sturdy 18-gallon tote for $2.99. Ace fiberglass furnace filters, all sizes 99 cents. 5-pack of 30-gallon paper yard bags, $1.99. Get a 20-pound bag of Ace brand birdseed, just $4.99. Ace Hardware and the Miller family of hardware experts. We're in your neighborhood.
If your car's been damaged, regardless of make or model, visit the experts at Roy's Body Shop. Roy's is locally owned and operated with free towing and lifetime warranty on all collision repairs. Plus, they provide deductible savings for every insurance claim. Open weekdays 9 to 5 at 2604 Highway 146 in LaGrange. Give them a call at 502-222-0948 or online at roysbodyshop.com. Roy's Body Shop. Collision repair for the people.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in, like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
You're watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
(67-65) our final here in this 7th Region Championship as Dr. Todd Carter, Dr. Rick Reams, Audrey Carter on our camera, and Steve Bird, executive producer, are privileged to bring this one to you tonight. From here at Knights Hall on the campus of Bellarmine University, and this one was a humdinger as advertised. Let's get you to the most outstanding players, and for those we're gonna turn it over to Rick Reams. Rick, what do you think?
Well, tonight, in my mind, the most outstanding player is not always the leading scorer, and we have that tonight. But let me explain my thinking. Dre Vassar for Trinity hit the huge three to put it into double overtime. Then they kept on giving him the ball. They went through him the entire second half. And so I don't think there's any doubt that Dre Vassar, even though, like I say, he wasn't the high point scorer for Trinity, he only ended up with 13 points, but he did so much more, had 11 rebounds, 7 assists, so just had an overall really good game. And then if you go to male, there were so many players that could have had it. But what I noticed was Michi White was the one player that they kept giving the ball to on the press. He kept breaking the press. He also made the last pass, get the assist, to get the three-point shot out to Jack Edlin. And he did a wonderful job. Again, not the high scorer, 12 points, but 6 boards. And 6 assists also. So I think those two players were the most valuable players to their teams. And to me, that's what this award goes to, is to your own team, maybe not overall.
All right. Well, tonight's most outstanding players brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. Visit their Crestwood location at 6159 West Highway 146 or online at andersonssales.com. And again, those selections, Trinity Shamrocks, Andre Vassar at 13 points, and Demetrius White for the male Bulldogs with 12. But both of those young men really were very much involved in so much of the action here tonight. I'm going to show you one more time the shot that ended up sending it to the overtime from Vassar. And then we'll show you the shot, the assist to the shot from Michi White. And that was the game winner for the male Bulldogs by Jack Edlin. But again, our most outstanding players very much involved in all of that action. Well, you know what? I think it's time to put a bow on it here, and really, at least for me, my season with GLICOD most likely. Now, I know that I should put up, though, the schedule. I was going to put a bow on it, but you know what? We got to do one other thing first, folks, and that is let you know that while the upcoming schedule is beginning to be brief with not very many games left, Girls Sweet 16 action live from Rupp Arena tomorrow at 8:30. Rick Reams will be there with Chris LeBar for Frederick Douglass versus North Laurel. And that one tomorrow evening audio broadcast, but they're from Rupp Arena. I'm excited for you to get to a game in Rupp Arena.
I'm moving on up the rails. I've gone to some really small high schools. I'm at Bellarmine tonight. We'll be at Rupp Arena tomorrow night. Looking forward to it. What a great opportunity, and can't wait to see how Douglas does coming back, see if they can get a victory against a team that beat them earlier on in the year.
All right, and again, check GLICOD.com for full listings, as we may have other audio coverage in both girls and boys Sweet 16 upcoming. Again, the male Bulldogs will face off against the 14th region champions, the Breathitt County, in the first round game Thursday, March 16th at 11 a.m. And that's something upcoming there, these male Bulldogs moving ahead. Well, now it's time for Rick to maybe put a bow on the season and your thoughts on this ball game in particular and the upcoming Sweet 16.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a great tournament. There's some great teams that are qualified. Some teams are qualifying tonight. You always have those great stories. Breathitt County's one of them. Had the flooding first of the year. Their coach passed away. Their football coach took over, coached them, had a rough year, got on a run, went to the tournament. Now they have to face the male Bulldogs. You're going to see Frederick Douglass in the boys tournament also having a great year, a 26-27 game win streak. You're going to have North Laurel coming in with Reed Shepherd playing in Rupp Arena. I mean, a great tournament. And I want to tell you what, Todd, I appreciate calling this game with you. You've taken me to Indiana high school basketball. I got to call a girls game last year with you. You've come over, you've produced a football game with us. Yeah. And we always say it, I think it's one of the few double dentist calling games that we have. I always appreciate doing it with you. So thank you for letting me be here with you. Had a great time. And, man, thanks for giving me a great game.
Well, it was. This region final game in 7th region tends to be just a fantastic going, and it was again tonight. I guess we should probably just call it the most feared duo in broadcasting, because everybody fears going.
Everybody hates us.
That's right. Absolutely. Well, folks, let's wrap it up. I want to say thank you to executive producer Steve Bird. Thank you to Audrey Carter for running our camera for us tonight. Thank you for the nice folks here at Bellarmine University, including Justin Leonard, the AD, for hosting us here at Knights Hall. For Rick Reams, I'm Todd Carter, signing off from this Kentucky 7th Region Championship, where male defeats Trinity 67-65. Saying so long, good night, and God bless everybody. Thank you very much for watching GLICOD.
You've been watching the 7th Region Basketball Tournament on GLICOD.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, GLICOD.com, Facebook and Twitter @GLICOD. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from GLICOD.